We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Yeah, this is Everton Blender, and it's all about the young police from Jamaica. Seeing Young Police Channel. Big up yourself, Everton Blender said that. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Blessed love, Rastafari.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yes, you know what, the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we always said to you that, whenever we're starting a video, most of the time, just look at your LCD. So you're looking at a woman by the name of DONNA MOTLEY. Yes, at one point in time, she was a candidate for the PMP criminal organization back in the 80s at Maypen. And we have spoken with family member of a young man. We're just going to use his alias because the people in Clarendon, by telling you his right name, most of the people them won't remember his right name, but they remember his name, Shadow. Yeah, and Shadow was a PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization gunman, and that was his handler. That woman, DONNA MOTLEY. At the time, she was DONNA Borasing. So his families, surprisingly, they tune into the channel every day, and these are die-hearted PMP people, die-hearted PMP criminal organization supporter. And, people, they'll tell you the truth and one and two look at things. Most of the things, although they are PMP, they did not know because they are not Kingston as yours truly. So that's the reason why they tune in and they just like us giving you the unvarnished and unfiltered truth. So so Shadow used to be a PMP killer. Then they said that she, DONNA Borasing at the time, now she's DONNA MOTLEY, they said that she's the one that set him up and let her PMP criminal organization detectives from Maypen kill him in Manchester. The family member said that she was the only one that knew where he was hiding because the crimes that he had committed was on her behalf, allegedly. That is what they said. This woman, so she have blood on her shoulder. So that is what the family member is saying, that she used Shadow for commit crimes, allegedly, kill people. And when him get at, she knew where he was, then she sent the police them and them kill him. But they said that the police did get shot and all of these things. And the family member, as usual, people always, although he was criminal, they might have to say, he don't really go like what the police said, but hey, as for me, I don't care enough. Once you're a criminal, them send you to the departure lounge. So as I tell you, DONNA MOTLEY, who can be likened to a modern day Delilah from the Bible. Yeah man, just as Delilah betrayed Samson, using manipulation and deceit to bring about his downfall, there are those in our political arena, especially the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization today, who do the same. They appear with words of promise, offering you sense of purpose and power, but their true intentions are to use you as pawn in their schemes of things. Then they dispose of you. So this is why we are telling the youth them say, don't listen to them people, stay far from them. Remember, a two of us live from my community where I was born, in I belly of the beast, Jonestown. So no guy can't tell me nothing. No PMP, no PMP guy, no liberal guy can't tell me nothing about criminality. Born and raised in it and see it. You understand? Even a family will get themselves wind up on all of them things. And I know enough of them. I know they say some of them who are alive, them regret taking that road. Because them have talent, bright. But because of one man, them infatuated with a man, have affinity for a man, that no one say I destroy them and I destroy them own life. Because them feel like them have immunity from prosecution and them can do as them like. So let me share you with a story about a woman politician named Donna Scott Motley. Yeah, she at the time she was Donna Scott Bora Singh. Yeah man, she's the epitome of evil. That woman, she no speak truth and she's evil. Remember that she's the woman, you know. During the time, she's one of them who bat for criminals. During the time they were having the 45 to life, and she was campaigning that if you give people them 50 years to life for murder, might as well you hang them. I would say, yeah, hang her. You understand? She's a woman too, who defend criminals. She said rapists must get 15 years in a prison. So that's why I would say these are people that they want other people to violate your rights. So that's why I would tell the youth them say, anyway, you see you can't hold her and just take it, because that she has said she no switch for 15 years rapist man who hold people and take it. And she's a woman. But so because remember I said she affair pander to the PMP criminal organization. Criminals them, because that's a them core base. So that's why we tell us that the PMP is like asking a snake for change. Yeah, and we'll dumb you that do that. So that's why we don't look to them. So Donna Scott Motley, allegedly she manipulated a young man from Clarendon, Maypen Clarendon, known as Shadow. And Shadow him have him boy them running man all of them thing there. Although him dead, it's going almost 3 decades, 30 years, and the family member them still remember that she's the one that encouraged him in her life of crime and criminality. Yes, so even the family says, I can't own a guy nothing, you know. A detective brother did name. At the time he was not a detective themselves. He named Robert Walker, Lickshot Walker. Those who go school with him at Norman Manley High School, them call him Walker Dog. Yeah man, him mouth. You know him. He's a man I may have enough respect for them thing, but when I hear them thing, I lose respect for people. When them say boy, and I first we are here, it say he was in our dance I don't at them with she and the boy that they were illegal gonna fire shot in her dance. That could not with me. That's why I can't. I could not. That's why I could never bodyguard a politician, because I cannot compromise my belief or my philosophy. For what? Walker is a man where anywhere gunman them find them and say them my departure loans. So when me hear this, and even police said, special branch people and others, even a criminal, you have a boy who did name Morris. I want a Morris. Jacob. Morris friend say a true call me and say a true one of them friend me not call the youth name and all them things. They say yeah true him did dead. All Morris in dead to all a fire shot. Morris him say Morris he can't dead. You understand? So I just saw it go. Clarendon. So the family them say now say Donna Scott Motley, yeah man. She manipulate him to carry out her biddings. So him commit crimes, performing tasks that many would consider underhanded or criminal. So when Shadow's usefulness to her had ended, instead of supporting or protecting him, it is said that she turned him over to the authorities. And tragically, this led to a police operation in Manchester, where Shadow lost his life in a shootout. The betrayal of someone who trusted her and sacrificed his own well-being for her interest raises question about ethics, morality of political maneuvers. This story brings us to a harsh reality that many young men in Jamaica face when they turn to a life of crime. So the reason why I do that video and them thing is just that the family member beg way to make the youth them know say criminality any idea you go either dead or you go to the departure lounge or you go end up a prison or jail and you go live like pig, as we tell you. Because when you go to jail, a pig lifestyle that because you shit, piss, fart, eat and sleep in a shit for 12 hours. And I know you alone, there's like 10 or 12 other men in the same cell. So our man a fight for God them place there. Make that make sense to me. You know no ambition, man. If you have ambition, you know why not, because you don't even want a man in a year of space. You understand? And most of the time you have to take off your shirt because it's hot, because concrete. You understand? Yet the truth is that this lifestyle is filled with pitfalls and ultimately leads to the destruction, not just of the individuals themselves, but also the lives of their victims and communities. Choosing a path of crime means violating the rights of others, disrupting lives, and causing immense pain. Remember, when you commit crime, there's no victimless crime, So that's why we burn fire against criminality. So the harsh reality is that if a young man willingly accepts this path, it means they are walking towards a future of imprisonment and worse, ultimately to the departure lounge. Yeah, death, which is often called the departure lounge of life. So to every young man out there, I ask, do you have a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, or any loved one in your lives that you love? Think about them for a moment. How would you feel if someone brutally infringed upon their rights by harming or even killing them? Imagine the pain, the rage, the sorrow you would experience if your loved ones were taken from you because of violence. Now understand that this is exactly how families of your victims feel. The pain that is inflicted when someone chooses the life of crime and chaos over one of peace and respect. But beyond the emotional and moral consequences, let's talk about the reality of life in prison. For those of you who think that you are tough enough to handle it, prison life in Jamaica is a nightmare. Imagine living in a cell packed with 10 or 11 other men, sharing a confined space where you must do everything: sleep, eat, defecate. If you don't know what defecate mean, that means you do or DD. All in the same small area. You fart, you piss, you do everything there. The smell of waste linger as you use a bucket as your toilet. And at this man I fight for go. You know an ambition, man. Your daily surroundings are so degrading that the only creature who live like this are pigs or hogs. It is a life strip of dignity, a brutal existence where the basic rights to privacy and cleanliness no longer exist. How a man love a life like this? How a woman says she don't want a man unless him go to jail? She don't have no ambition either. That's why I could never mix up with no corros and no corrupt uncles and common people. The harsh truth is, by choosing this path, you are condemning yourself to life devoid of respect and humanity. So when a man feels him go to jail, him feels say, I respect that. Because right now in Jamaica, that's how the criminal them, through the music and all of them things, how them term it as it's something that you feel glorify. If you don't go to jail, you're not nobody. But we are tell you, say, when you go to jail, you're really nobody. Because you're devoid of respect and humanity. You lose all of that. And for what? To serve someone else's hidden agenda or political ambitions, as Shadow did for Donna Scott, Bora Singh, now Donna Scott MOTLEY, only to be discarded when you no longer useful. It is a painful lesson, but one that every young man considering a life of crime should heed. Respect your life and the lives of others. Don't allow yourself to be pawn in someone else's game, because in the end, it is your life and your freedom that are at stake. So let me ask a fundamental question again. I ask youths. Yeah, man, because we have to do a story about people in my community and from Jonestown, Craigtown and all them things. But why so many things? Do you have a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, a cousin, a girlfriend, a grandfather or a grandmother? Think about these people for a moment. The ones you hold dear. The ones who are always there for you. Now imagine, how would you feel if someone hurt them, violate their rights, rob them of their peace, or even worse, took their life? Imagine the pain and anger that would surge through you if you lost them to senseless acts of violence. It's easy to feel detached when it's someone else's pain. But how would you handle it that tragedy, it's your own family. So right now in 2024, you become a criminal and a violator of people's rights. You're not the only one that's in the crosshairs of your rivals, you know. Your mother, your father, your brother, your sister. If you have children, or your children too. So there's no limits or bounds now. Everyone, or even friend, girlfriend. That's the life you fight for live. You know, there's something wrong with that. Now imagine how would you feel if someone hurt them. Yeah, imagine the pain and anger that would surge through you if you lost them to sense of violence. How would you feel? So when you choose a life of crime, you are creating that kind of pain for others. So you have to put yourself in our next man's shoes. That's why we're telling you all the time. You have to think of yourself as you would think of another man. You have to see yourself in our next black man. 99% of people in Jamaica are black people. Black people. And a black people, the only thing with black people own a Jamaica are gangs. Black people now own cement company, flour mill, Nestle, True Juice, and work on hand and hard, separate, Grace. And the black people own them. A white people. White Jamaicans. There's something handed down to them. And the only thing what the white man given in a Jamaica was gang. And the white man him dead and gone here, Michael Manley. Yes, and him no love. Because of him giving her that for no violence, killing each other. Him never telling of to aspire for own a company. The only thing black people want in Jamaica are gangs. And what gangs will destroy people's lives, including yours. How many of your friends been killed by rivals, even by friends, our police, or the security forces? How many? How many people you know have lost their lives because of criminality? Why you feel that your outcome is going to be different? Because you can't read and understand statistic. Because statistic give you a prediction, a precursor of what is going to happen. Why you feel say you not going to meet the same fate? Either you go to prison or you're in a departure lounge. That means you're dead. Why you feel so? As because you're so dumb? You feel say you're so bad? You're not bad. The same heartache and sorrow that you would feel for your loved ones is exactly what other families go through when they lose their fathers, mothers, sons or daughters to violence. They are not just statistics or names in the news. They are people who have dreams, hopes, and loved ones who are left shattered. So if you would be furious and devastated by the loss of your loved one, remember that your actions can cause the same grief to someone else. And let's talk about the reality that awaits if you decide to live a life of crime. The inevitable day when it all catches up with you and you are arrested. Prison life is nothing like what you see in the movies or what you might think. Imagine being crammed in a tireless tiny cell with 10 or 11 other men. There's no privacy, no dignity, or no sense of humanity. You are packed together in a space where you have to eat, sleep, defecate, and urinate in front of each other. There is no escape from the stench of waste, no break from the filth that fills the air. Imagine spending hours every day surrounded by buckets of human waste and the smell lingering around you as you try to sleep on cold, hard concretes. You're not on a bed in a jail. A concrete, the man them sleep on slab. The most basic elements of human dignity are stripped away and you are reduced to living in condition even animals would find unbearable. So you're worse than even the dumb animal we can't have. The only creature that lives in such filth and squalor are pigs or hogs. And yet this is the reality of life in prison for those who choose a path that lead them there. How a man feel when a man come from jail and celebrate, boy, him come. Like a foreigner him come from and him feel big and him say, boy, you don't know me charge me G. You don't want to be friend with them kind of people there. No man who go to jail. A man who go to jail now no dignity, now no self-respect. Him divide. If you respect yourself, you don't want to go to jail. Why you want to go sleep? Why you want to be in a cell with 10 or 11 other men? Yeah, I'm most of the young and them things. So when you wake up a morning time, your soldier stand up what? Man, a brace per man, a grounds per man, our tune a rear admiral. So this is what you face when you make the decision that hurt others and break the law. You lose your freedom, your respect, and your humanity. So you know, respect yourself. Instead of becoming a leader in your community, a person who could lift others up, you become just another number in prison cell. A cautionary tale of what happened when you allow people to dictate your life because you feel like, say, because them say you're done and you're bad, and you feel, yeah, this ego thing. That is just temporary. Because any idea, your rival will kill you, even your friend or the security forces. If not, you're going to end up a prison. So when we let bad choices dictate our lives, bad things will happen. So think twice about the decision you make today. Think about your family, your loved ones, and how your actions will impact not just your life, but the lives of those who care about you. Choose a life that builds, not one that destroys. The culture of criminality that exists in Jamaica today can be traced back to the roots within the PMP criminal organization, a political entity that over time has been associated with criminal elements. This culture was born out of the PMP criminal organization and the leadership of Michael Manley, a white man. This is where white man left give away. Violence for kill each other. He's not telling us about education and try for own business. No. He wanted to kill each other. For make theme party for him stay in the power. When Michael Manley dead, him dead. Michael Manley dead more than 2 decades ago. And then bury my hero circle. I'm gonna bring destruction come give away a Jamaica. Singapore, we take the blueprint from Jamaica, a first world country, and Jamaica was on way, en route to become Singapore. And this is where we are living right now. And Uno Feed said, now you have a big belly white guy from England. You understand? Where in a Jamaica, I'm a Jamaican. And Uno not care about that. Because all Uno say, a party, like a sports. Remember, you know, the culture was born out of the PMP criminal organization under the leadership of Michael Manley, who during his time leveraged violence and terror as political tools. 2 of his most notorious enforcers, known as Burry Boy and Feather Map, play significant roles in carrying out these acts of terrorism. Interestingly, Feather Map father was a police inspector from Jonestown, Kingston 12, a community that became the breeding ground for a very criminality that has haunted Jamaica for decades. Now, it's like a virus. It's all over in Jamaica. That's a Michael Manley legacy. Everybody want to kill people. No respect for life. And that's how we are trying to change. When you see the other day at the PMP criminal conference, when I peer criminal them parade up there and I tell the youth them say them people are role model. Or even a bald, or even a barefoot dread, I tell you that. It was Jonestown, Kingston 12 that this criminal legacy began, and its impact had only grown more profound over the years, influencing generations and entangling communities in cycle of violence and lawlessness. What started as political manipulation through terror tactics has evolved into a deeply embedded culture that we are still battling today. So them use it because they want power, kill people, earn them out, cause a vote, so them can stay in the power. They don't believe in ideas. The legacy of criminality tied to political power remain one of the most challenging issues facing our society. We have a big belly white guy who come from England, baby chump. We see him parade around with Danville Palmer, a man who's a known killer, a gang leader. In a Jamaica, it's illegal to be a member of a gang. But yet this man is parading around with him. Because this man is a Jamaican, he don't care about black people. To the youth of Jamaica, the reason I am sharing this message is to open your eyes to the truth that has been hidden for far too long. A family member of Shadow reached out to me with a plea to inform you that the individual you see on TV at events like the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal conference are not heroes or leaders they claim to be. That them talk about Vibes Cartel, Baby Trump, Isaac Buchanan, Bojo Banton, and Courtney Samuels, O.C. Stammer. I will tell you, we promise that we are going to do an expose upon him. We're going to be shocked to find out who is this man. This man has been protected for decades by the political machinery. Although him spent 10 years in an American prison, you're going to hear some things that this man have done. And you see him was on the stage. You think he was up there with Vibes Cartel just to show. You're going to hear things about this man. So these figures who present themselves as champion of justice and progress are in reality individuals tied to criminal activities and exploitation. The harsh truth is that in their eyes, those who work for them, the people they use to do their dirty works are disposable. They do not care about the lives they destroy or the future they ruin, as long as their political objectives are met. That's why the PMP criminal organization supporters, them voters, activists, them not like me, because me I tell the youth them what them all about. Are you going to pay the party along our prison, you know? Right now, black man in a prison and Tesha Miller, and them look back on them life, how many people for them dead? Black man, when black man had wanted to kill Douglas Chambers, him own brother got killed. Because him brother look like him, and him brother, you know, go on like him feel say him a bad man, because true black man a killer. And you know say the system bigger than them. Them not care about the lives they destroy or the future they ruin, as long as their political objectives are met. That's all them care about. People like DONNA Scott MOTLEY, Baby Trump, Peter Bunting, Kids Meal Guy, Dayton Campbell, Rear Admiral Isaac Buchanan, Vibes Cartel, yeah man. Yeah, you're a friend, so you know, you understand what I'm saying. You know that. You know, so me not like people. My cousin tell you that too. Although him dead. Yeah. And him tell you, say, I'll do me and my family. He would trust any other police who hold him if he wanted than me. Because him know what happen. Me not like criminal. So you know that. And you know that long time. I don't care if you are my brother or friend. That's a fee business. If you want to be free, you understand what I'm saying. If I'm Kunda and my friend, I'm Kunda and a friend. Kunda see me and heal me. Because I know say my gunman, but him stay far. Because I know what time it is with me. Because I'm in a play. I ask people them a Waterford. Me have one youth to come from there and them thing that were Minna, Pet, Powder, Nurse, gunman. Period. So when you serve their interests, you become a pawn in their game. And the moment your usefulness fades, they will cast you aside without a second thought. This is the reality of culture that has taken root in Jamaica, and it's vital for every young person to recognize the danger of being pulled into this cycle. The time has come to break free from the chains of criminality that have been shackling our communities for generations. Right now, Jamaica is at a crossroad, and we have to save it. Now, our team Jamaica, it have to rally out the decent Jamaican them. Those of you who tell me about say you not vote. If you not vote, and you hand over Jamaica to the criminal them, to the PMP criminal organization. When I hand it over to them, the rear admirals, them are the killers. Anyone who are from any community know the most brutal and wicked killers them. Check it, rear admiral them. Me I tell you that. When I call this police we work with, our rear admiral police, him dead. Ask any police who used to work with me, or know the man who used to work with me. I want to call this police. When I say call, I don't talk about if you send boy a departure lounge. Them the man there, anytime you involve in a shooting and man dead and you got keep. The man search man pocket and take all them money. Thief it. And when you talk to him about it, him say man them don't need it because when them go them can't spend it. And that's how cool him was. Although I force him, I make him have to put it back. In vex. And by the time I come out of the vehicle and the doctor them come, and pronounce the people them, Who knows if him thief it, if him still take it out. But may I tell you, say him cool. I could never ever do that. A man were dead, me take him possession. That may I tell you, say real admiral of people in our heart. People will tell you, I want the baddest policeman working, him get shot 5 times with me. Down Riverton. Yeah. So do not let yourself be manipulated by those who see you as nothing more than a tool for their ambitions. Instead, take control of your life and your future. Choose a path that brings pride to your family, uplift your community, and make sure you stay a true leader. So I want to leave a clear message to the youth of Jamaica. Stay far away from politicians like DONNA MOTLEY, who can be likened to the modern day Delilah from the Bible, just as Delilah betrayed Samson, using manipulation and deceit to bring out his downfall. There are those in our political arena today who do the same. They appear with words of promise, offering you sense of purpose and power, but their true intentions are to use you as pawn in their scheme. DONNA MOTLEY and others like her do not have your best interest at heart. Just like baby Trump, they will lure you in with the illusion of opportunity and loyalty, but when your uselessness ends, they will cast you aside without a second thought, just like Delilah did to Samson. They are willing to sacrifice your life, your freedom, and your future for their own gain and political ambition. Just like how you have Tesha Miller right now in a prison. Yeah, in the beat case one time, because brown paper bag run and the appeal judge them, and them tell him to cut out. But guess what? And him come a foreign. Man say, boy, I'm no one man live with him on them thing there. Yeah, every day man in them house like I'm girl. So people just call police and them deport him. So your life has value. Your potential is limitless. And your future should not be handed over to those who see you as nothing more than a tool to achieve their goals. Real power and respect comes from standing on your own principles, building a life of integrity and making choices that uplift your community, not choices that destroyed it. Stay away from those who seek to exploit your talents and courage for their benefits. People like DONNA MOTLEY, Baby Trump, Peter Bunting, Kids Meal, Dayton Campbell, Julian Robinson. You know them, these people. Protect yourself from the Delilahs of today who smile in your face while plotting your downfall. Instead, invest in your own growth. Seek out mentors who genuinely want to see you succeed and build a future that you can be proud of. Your destiny is too important to be left in the hands of people who will betray you the moment it serves their purpose. So if you believe that there's an honest politician, show me one. So have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.